What's up guys, today we're going to be installing the compressive tuning CVT shift knob. So this shift knob lets you change out your little knob on the shifter to anything you want without losing the ability to keep your CVT shifting. So let's see what tools we need. First, you're going to need some panel pliers, a set of hex wrenches, and that's about it. So let's get on in there. So first you're going to get your panel plier and you're going to remove the boot off of the shifter. It just pries right off. And then once that's pried off, you're going to see a little spring in there. You're going to want to just push the string forward and it should come right out. Keep the spring with all the OEM parts we're not going to reuse. So now you can just slide your shifter out and you're done with that old one. Put the new one in, check it out, see how it feels. Looks good. So now this shift boot just pries off with panels, but I didn't know that, so I had to take my whole car apart to confirm. But now that I've confirmed it for you guys, you just take your panel pliers and just take that leather on out. It'll take a little bit of work, but it should just pop right out and take the whole thing out. Now there's a little metal wire that holds this boot against that little boot plastic on the top of there. So you're going to want to take that out and take the boot out and keep that with all the other OEM parts. Now what I did is I used this little metal wire and I attached it right there on the boot. So you put it around the boot just like the original was, tighten it up. I did a little twist with the wires, cut them flush, and then once you get your shift boot and put it over that, you should be a pretty OEM configuration. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to want to turn your car on and you're going to want to put the shifter in until the beeping stops. It's going to be a little tricky finding that spot, but once you have that perfect spot, go ahead and tighten the set bolts underneath the boot, and you can hear it here. As soon as the beeping stops, I tighten it down. Mind you, you only turn your car on by pressing the ignition once. You don't want to completely turn your car on. You just need the ignition on. So once you have everything tight, you could put the boot back on, slide it over. Should look clean, nice and dandy like this. Put the boot back together and you're pretty much done. Good to go. Test out your shifter before you get on the road. Make sure everything is working properly and you're done.